My father, Robert Berry, and Mark McFall started this business back in 1989, and they started as a commercial landscape company in the DC metro area. We're now on to our second generation with my business partner, Danielle McFall.
So we've been in business for 36 years. We are a second generation locally owned company. We started using Greenworks because we found that they have the superior product that we were looking for. Battery capacity, and the BB361 unit actually has the ability to have 2 batteries at one time, so that has definitely been helpful for us. I think the biggest issue we had previously was that the battery units and blowers were too heavy for commercial use, so it was an impact on our crews that were using it at that time. So it definitely has made a difference having a little bit of a lighter unit, but also the battery capacity, it exceeds any other type of blower that we've used in the past. So we were definitely headed that direction, and then we found that Greenworks had the superior product after years of research.
I've worked here since 2002 as a fleet manager, and I purchased all the equipment and all the mechanics. I have 11 small engine mechanics and 4 road mechanics that I'm in charge of. Yeah, I think you guys are on the leading hand, and another thing I like is for our guys, the weight isn't, a lot of your competitors have 4 batteries, it weighs 50 some pounds. This new battery, the cool battery you come out with, weighs 2.5 pounds lighter on each battery, which your previous had. So you're looking at the guy that's having it on his back and so on and so forth. I think you guys are not just thinking about selling equipment, you're thinking about the next step. And that's what I really like about Greenworks.
Previously, we had used units that only ran battery for 20 minutes. These units have the ability to run battery for 45 minutes, sometimes more, depending on the speed of the throttle. So we have found that Greenworks, in terms of weight, for comfort of our employees, as well as capacity to run the battery, exceeds any other company that we've previously tried. As a company, we're always looking for ways to reduce our environmental impact, and as landscapers, we try our best to be in sync with the environment around us. And that includes reducing noise and exhaust pollution as much as possible. As we move into the future, we understand how important it is to continue to reduce our environmental impact, and we understand that we have to go above and beyond to continue to find ways that we can provide the most efficient service while also considering how our machinery will impact the environment around us. So we have been taking what was a company that was built and established and being able to move it into the future, and battery has been a big part of that.
I think that, change is a challenge, and, we're trying to partner with, people similar to us that have the same ideals as us, that are going to, like I said, lead into a partnership that we can be the most cost-effective and the most efficient. Yeah, 100% Greenworks is going to be a part of that evolution. What I would say to someone on the fence, do your research, really look in to see, what the options are out there so you're comfortable with your decision. We spent a lot of time, a lot of resources doing our research, and we ultimately came to the conclusion that Greenworks was the answer.